Well, here we are, inside, on one of the nicest days of the month. It's just the way the weather has been for this class all year long. Tornadoes in the fall, ice, snow, floods in the spring. But we finally made it. On this Memorial Day weekend, I would like to ask if you are currently or have ever been in the branch of the Armed Services, please stand so that we may recognize you. Also, I would like to ask that we take a moment of silence for all the people in this country that have been affected by flooding and tornadoes this spring. Thank you. There's a special group of people here today that also deserve recognition. At this time, I would ask that the class of 2011 please give your parents a round of applause. It is with special gratitude that I ask the following people to stand as each has made a decision to retire from the district after many years of service and commitment to our young people. If you are here with the following people, please stand. Clara Faye, Shelley Bauer, Don Pooley, Julie Gilson, Sandy McKay, Gloria Yo, Lou Finch, Virginia Chapman, Pat Novak, and Elaine Legacy. Thanks to each of you. And I wish you all to the class of 2011, you've had many great accomplishments over your 4 years in high school. It's been my pleasure to work with you and to get to know you and your families. Two of your classmates are not quite finished yet with their accomplishments. Cassie and Shannon, good luck at the state track meet next week in Columbus. Triway is here for you. It's your school. It's where pride is purple, and it does run deep. Today is the conclusion of one phase of your life, but your futures are very bright. Congratulations and best of luck as you follow your dreams. Thank you.
Who we are is defined by the moments we make of our lives. Some of these moments are substantial, others forgettable. In both cases, what we do and who we do them with shape our past, present, and future. Obviously, some moments have more influence than others. Being class valedictorian will probably have a more lasting effect than beating the cardio to one expert, even though I take equal pride in both accomplishments. These moments are what make up our memories, which have the potential to last forever. But what's the trick to creating lasting memories? Why do I so vividly remember specific matches of coping or instances of long sub-public bonfires? The most memorable events I can recall have been ones I've experienced with friends. Even talking about memories with friends can create more shared memories. We like to joke about future classroom events. Just wait. Athletic kid is going to show up to our 10-year reunion back and out of shape. Or women be hilarious if PE kid shows up rich and with a bunch of supermodels. These hypothetical situations are funny to flash forward to, but in reality, anything can happen. So PE kid, you can take that as a challenge. Now, I know some of you out there think I just challenged myself. But drawing grads, do challenge yourselves. Try and picture who you want to be 10 years from now. and strive towards that goal. An athletic kid, don't worry, you won't be the only one to pack on the mountain for the next 10 years. Finally, I would like to extend congratulations to this class of 2011. It's you guys who taught me to make the most of every moment with the people who make those moments what they are. And along with making great memories, we've worked hard to complete this stage of our lives. Now is our opportunity to take the next step. And it's a big step. Life is no escalator. We have to try and work our way up ourselves. So get stepping Triway grads. It's a long way up.
When I first started kindergarten, I was a bit of a loner. I was a one-man wolf pack. And as the years went by, I slowly added more and more people to my wolf pack. Now I stand before you proudly joined a 141-person wolf pack. It's amazing how close the class of 2011 really is. After sophomore year, we lost a few to the career center, but most of them still sit involved here at Triway. We've gone through thick and thin together, and through it all, we're still friends. It's my honor and my privilege to stand before you today, but to be honest, I really have no idea what I'm supposed to talk about. Everything I write sounds too cliche and overdone to really mean anything. Sure, we've all had great times throughout our school careers, but soon we're going to step away from that for the rest of our lives. Many of us will go on to bigger and better things. Some will move far away, while others will stay close to home. But nothing can truly go back to how it was before today. Some of us won't see each other again. Others of us will see each other every single day. Whether you choose to go to college, technical school, the military, or straight into the workforce, there's one thing none of us should ever forget. We're members of the class of 2011 from Triway High School in Little Wayne County, Ohio. It might not be the best education or have the greatest weather, but it's made us who we are. Be proud of that. Be proud of yourselves. We did it. We graduated. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you to everyone who came here today to support us, especially the teachers and parents. We truly couldn't have done it without you.
Graduation. Wow, what a word. What a story it tells. 13 years ago, the people here were nothing more than synonymous kindergartners. Didn't have a clue about the thing that was going on in the world they were living in. Every day was a new experience. In that world, we were separated into 3 schools, 3 comfort zones, where we learned together some of life's most important skills. How to read, how to count, how to spell, and of course, how to play kickball. Then, 6 years later in junior high, something happened that none of us could comprehend. We found out there were other kids out there who were just as dorky and as oblivious as we were. It wasn't long before these 3 schools, as well as a couple of outsiders that we picked up along the way, combined to form one family. And I doubt that there are many here who would say we're anything less than that family. Sadly for me, this has been a season of goodbyes. Goodbye to my childhood dog of 12 years, and history. Goodbye to the special brotherhood that is Triway football. I'll miss playing with you guys a little bit. Goodbye outdoor education. Where for the last 3 years I was a responsible counselor. I admit I probably never left the 6th grade. And last but not least, definitely not least, goodbye to you all, my classmates, my friends, my family members. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a closed class. This is something that is not as common as most realize. I asked you all before me, how many great memories in your 18 years have you experienced that someone in this class was a part of? How many of your favorite stories that you like to tell people aren't about you and your friends here today just in the world? So I'm guessing this is the part where I'm supposed to say something happy and something encouraging. Class of 2011, what can I say that you don't already know? We're ready. We have what it takes. After all, success is what we do. We are the winningest class of football that's ever come to Triway. What else do we need? Though we are going our own ways, the bond we have formed will not be broken. Anyway, congratulations, guys. We Graduation.
Wow.
There are moments of realization that sometimes make a great difference in our lives. I was lucky enough to experience such a moment at just the right time, while I was scrambling to come up with a sincere and meaningful graduation speech. Several weeks ago, I joined some of my fellow classmates as a counselor at Triway's Alter Education Camp. I was well prepared and very excited. The days passed quickly. Soon enough, we were fulfilling senior traditions. We performed our skits, the ones reserved exclusively for senior counselors. Then it was time for the most important tradition of all, jumping in the lake. Together, we ran from the main building and down the concrete steps to the sandy lake shore. This is it, I thought. I had watched two groups of seniors before me take the plunge, but it had never occurred to me that it would one day be my turn, our turn. I felt strange. My mind began to race, and though we only hesitated at the edge for a few seconds, I had plenty of time to think. I thought about all the other senior traditions in which I had participated over the year, but I couldn't remember them in detail. There was that last National Honor Society meeting, but no, I think I self-played and missed it. What about that last football game to which I would ever wear an itchy band uniform and hard plastic shoes? Had I felt any different that night? I couldn't remember. I can only recall the amount of time I had spent wishing these times to pass or quickly. As I reflected on the year, I began to feel more and more regret. Not for the things I had done, but for things I had to do. Why hadn't I become involved earlier? Why had I waited so long to make friends with people who had been there all along? I had been so focused on the future, I forgot to appreciate the present. I imagine most of us are guilty of taking advantage of our time. We often finish projects and fulfill obligations while impatiently waiting our next activity. In fact, I can't count the number of times I hear the phrase, "I can't wait for" every day. I use it myself. With our hectic schedules and busy lives, it's becoming increasingly easy to forget about the present. But eventually, the day will come when we will miss this time. We'll reminisce about the past, about a time like this, and be willing to give just about anything to go back. So why wish it away now? The next few years can and will be the best of our lives. And though it might be the oldest cliche in the book, I hope we all take some time to stop and smell the roses every once in a while. For now, let's be proud of how far we've come. Congratulations, class of 2011.
Congratulations to the class of 2011. To the members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and family of the graduates, thank you for joining us today by attending the 2011 Triway High School Commencement Program. This afternoon, we recognize one of life's most important moments, the presentation of the high school diploma. Sitting here today in the caps and gowns means you have accomplished one of life's most important goals. Personally, I'm very proud of all of you, and I commend you for your achievements today. I challenge you to now set high standards for your futures. Consider your opportunities and strive to obtain them. Be confident in your education you have received here at Triway and look forward to realizing your dreams. At this time, I'd like to recognize the people who have contributed over the past 13 years to the education process of the students. I find it appropriate to ask the following people to please stand. All past and present teachers, staff members, administration, custodians, bus drivers, aides, please stand at this time. Due to your dedication and perseverance, these graduates thank you for your service here at Triway School District. Thank you for helping this class find its way to this special day. It is with great pleasure I announce to you that the members of the Triway High School class of 2011 have completed the requirements of the Ohio High School Diploma. The Ohio Board of Education in the state of Ohio and the Triway Board of Education have has established these requirements. We are proud and pleased to award the Ohio High School Diploma to the Triway High School class of 2011. At this time, I would like to invite the 2011 class president, Eric Myers, to come forward.
On behalf of Triway High School class of 2011, I'd like to present Triway High School with a new Titan mascot.
Thank you, Eric. On behalf of the administration and the Triway Local Board of Education, the faculty and staff, I accept the class gift from the Triway High School graduation class of 2011. At this time, I'd like to introduce the assisting with the diplomas will be Board of Education members, Mrs. Tammy Cruz, Mr. Ted Luke, Mr. Tony Acapero, Mr. Don Noble, and Mr. Gary Blair. Also assisting will be the superintendent, Mr. David Rice, and from the Wayne County Schools Career Center will be Mrs. Cheryl Kaler.
Andrea Page Hershey. Colin Brooks Spencer. Allison Brooke Hatfield. Seth Allen Smith. Janae Aspen Dilgard. Ryan Keith Wells. Shelby Ariel Kaplan. Jared Crocker Power. Vanessa Lachey Johnson. Kristen Nicole Shank. Zachary Michael Noble. Cassandra Ray Krebs. David Perry Papers. Molly K. Reeves. Nolan Bradley Gordon. Tisha Nicole Collins. Michael Cruz Abundo. Olivia Marie Gentry.
Allison Paige Dunn. Nicholas James Dumplepost. Taylor May Mickley. Miles Ryan Murray. Rebecca Lauren Middlebrooks. Sawyer Mackenzie Poland. Megan Lee Shawmo. Cameron William Bev. Christine Nicole Gray. Megan Ann Jones. Mark David Brigger. Kylie Nicole Griffin. Michael Andrew Cassidy.
Neal. Zachary Neal Thomas. Eileen Catherine Kress. Cody Michael Krastowski. Heather Nicole Burkhardt. Tyler Lee Spar. Hannah Rose Johnson. Leanne Marie Carson. Eric John Meyer. Leah Nicole Van Meter. Adam Michael Cruz. Melissa Grace Hackett. Harrison Edward Klinger. Rochelle Elaine Reed. Kyle Richard Maxwell. Stephanie Tyler Shattuck.
Chelsea Renee Hill. Atlee Jacob Byler Jr. Demetra Nicole Hart. Justin Michael Norris. Catherine Francis Campbell. Jonathan David Wickham. Amanda Ray Bruce. Zachary Michael Brewer. Lacey Marie Miller. Sky Whitney Patterson. Derek Blaine Carmichael. Jessica Marie Bolinovich. Cody Michael Gessel. Karen Lynn Smith. Samuel Richard Nye. Sarah Ann Dawson. Kyle Allen Huntercastle. Megan Latoya Bartram.
Dakota Renee Chastain. Anthony Joel Tuttle. Cassidy Lorraine Flinner. Edward John Royer. Lindsay Marie Fleckler. Bradley Allen Luring. Shelby Jilly Mullen. Cody Michael Borman. Ellen Marie Gibson. Stephanie Morgan Klein. Marty Allen Flickinger. Victoria Sue Snoddy. Charles Bradley Dwayne Lumbar. Raquel Lee Ottenshield. Aaron Scott Young. Cassandra Jane Neal. Andrew Joseph Chenevy. Anna Marie Ely.
Elizabeth Catherine Lendrow. Joshua Eric Taylor. Brittany Daniil Larimore. Michael James Hampton. Renee Kersinger. Brent
Clark. Tara Marie Rowley.